Breaking news, you heard it here first, folks. Glad you're tuned in. I'm opening up a roofing company. It's going to be great. We're going to kill it. Customer satisfaction is going to be 100%. We're going to get all the roofs. We're going to do 20 million first year. If you're a roofer listening to this, you're probably thinking, this fucking guy. Mike, how are you qualified to open up a roofing company? Spoiler alert, I'm not opening a roofing company. And you'd be very justified in thinking, well, fuck this guy, because he doesn't have the subject matter expertise to open a roofing company. Sure, you understand how to talk about roofing companies. You understand different facets of a roofing company through your experience in marketing, advertising, and consulting for a roofing company. But you're not going out there and installing roofs, Mike. And you don't know the first thing about it. You don't know enough to be able to hold a production team accountable to understand if they're doing good work, if they're doing bad work. So why would you start a roofing company? So I say this because in the last week, I've seen 3 different instances where folks that are outside of a long tenured track record of success in AI and or marketing and advertising decide they're going to start marketing and advertising company, decide they're going to start a AI consulting company. And there's a mass oversimplification that's taking place of like, oh, you don't need people that know what they're doing. It's super simple. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to ChatGPT. You're going to punch this in. You're going to query this. You're going to prompt it this way. And it sounds great. It's an incredible theoretical pitch. And this isn't the first time this has happened, but typically when things get shaken up, or historically, this is when a lot of these situations take place, right? It becomes an opportunity to plant seeds of doubt, oversimplify things, and then those same people will then position their product or service as, hey, you can do it with me. One that comes to mind is, a few years back, somebody cracked the code on templates as far as user interface and experience on websites. So like, you don't need to build like a really nice website. We have a statistically proven data-backed solution that converts higher than any other website. This was actually sent to me from a prospect that had reached out from another company. And I was like, well, that's really interesting. Did they show you all this data that they have? They didn't, right? Here's the thing, right? So in the instance, let's say you own an HVAC company and you decide you're going to open an AI consulting agency or a marketing agency. Being akin to that individual, being in that same industry as them, inherently, you're going to want to rally around that person. You're going to want to believe that they're going to do right by the industry. They're going to be better. But I will tell you that tread lightly, because just because you can run a successful business, any kind of business, right? It doesn't inherently make you qualified, an expert, or even semi-competent in another industry, right? So just to, take it for what it's worth. I've been doing this for well over a decade. And things are always changing, and you're always responding and iterating, based on what what these companies say are happening, what's actually happening, being able to siphon that out. And it's not easy, and contextually having a very robust set of historical information, data, and understanding of how these things works. It just makes me concerned when I see things like that. So you heard it here first, folks. Mike's starting a roofing company. No, but be careful, ask good questions. Don't fall for the savior pitch, right? Don't be somebody's guinea pig. Work with people that have a track record of doing something very well. You don't want Mike climbing up on your roof, on your production team, and installing a roof. I can fucking promise you that. And you probably don't want somebody that has no experience in AI automations, building out a complex ecosystem to run your business on. So if you got any questions, drop them down in the comments below. Appreciate you tuning in. Y'all the real MVPs.